So it seems like you guys really do enjoy the series about the most expensive subdivisions, and Tia Ann asked me in one of my last videos if I could do one about Kathleen and Perry, Georgia. And today we're gonna do the most expensive subdivisions in Kathleen, Georgia, so let's go. Before we get started with the most expensive subdivisions, if you're new to me or new to this channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing and turning that notification bell on so you will stay up to date with all the latest videos. And if you like this video, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Let's start with number 5 of the most expensive subdivisions here in Kathleen, Georgia. And number 5 is Smithfield Chase right off of Moody Road. The square footage of houses built in that subdivision ranges anywhere from 2,100 to 4,600 square foot. Those are some big houses up there. They are built on lots anywhere from 0.5 to 1 acre, which is also pretty big nowadays. The houses in this subdivision were built anywhere from 1996 all the way to 2004. Home prices in that subdivision range anywhere from $230,000 to $440,000. In 2020, the average sales price in that subdivision was $313,000, and only 3 houses sold in this subdivision. The most expensive house that sold in 2020 sold for $445,000. This was a 3-bed and 3-bath house, but it had 4,652 square foot, which is also the biggest house in this subdivision. And if you were wondering what property taxes would run you for a property like that, I got you covered. The property taxes for that specific property were $3,266.90. Good thing about the subdivision, it doesn't have an HOA. A lot of people don't want an HOA or don't like HOAs, so this might be a subdivision for you to look into. Coming in at number 4 of the most expensive subdivisions in Kathleen, Georgia is Lake Point Plantation, also right off of Moody Road. The square footage range for houses built in that subdivision goes anywhere from 2,500 to 5,900 square foot. That is a lot of house. Lot sizes in that neighborhood go anywhere from 0.6 to 2.5 acre lots. And those are some big lots. And that might be because those are some older subdivisions, both of the last two, and you were still able to get a little bit more land for your money than you will nowadays. But I'm telling you, 2.5 acres in a subdivision, that's humongous. Houses in that subdivision were built from 1992 all the way up to 2000. The home prices in that subdivision range anywhere from $250,000 to $460,000. In 2020, the average sales price in that subdivision was $342,000, and only 5 homes sold in this specific subdivision. The most expensive home in that subdivision sold in 2020 for $465,000. It was a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home with 5,937 square foot. This was also the largest home in that subdivision. It was built in 1998 and sits on 1.2 acres. If you wondered what property taxes for this property would be, I got you covered as well. The property taxes for that property were $3,516.85. Number 3 of the most expensive subdivisions is Royal Oaks right off Sandifer Road in Kathleen, Georgia. The square footage of homes in this subdivision ranges anywhere from 2,800 to 8,500 square foot. Yes, 8,500 square foot is the largest home in that subdivision, and that's just humongous. I cannot imagine how you keep 8,500 square foot clean, especially if you have kids. I mean, that is just insane. Lot sizes in that subdivision range anywhere from 0.4 to 2.2 acre lots. And homes in that subdivision were built anywhere from 1997 all the way to 2012. The prices of homes in that subdivision range anywhere from $270,000 to $460,000. In 2020, the average sales price was $335,000, and 9 homes total sold in this subdivision. The most expensive home in 2020 that sold in this subdivision sold for $465,000. It was a 6-bedroom, 4 full bath, and 3 half bath with 6,124 square foot, was built in 2003 and sits on 1.74 acres. Property tax for that specific property would run you $4,010 a year. This subdivision also has an HOA, which is $265 yearly. Number 2 of the most expensive subdivisions in Kathleen, Georgia is Arlington Downs. Properties in that neighborhood range anywhere from 25 to 5,400 square foot. Those properties sit on lots anywhere between 0.3 to 1.9 acres. Properties were built in a time frame between 2004 and 2015. Houses in that neighborhood range anywhere from $350,000 to $430,000. In 2020, the average sales price of a home in that subdivision was $401,000. The most expensive home in this subdivision sold in 2020 for $435,000 with 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It had 5,124 square foot, was built in 2004 on a 1 acre lot. The property tax for a property like that would run you $5,121.98. This subdivision also has an HOA, which is $200 a year. Yes, the most expensive property that sold in this subdivision was cheaper than the most expensive property that sold in 2020 in Royal Oaks or Lake Point Plantation. But the overall average sales price for 2020 was about $50,000 higher than in the other 2 neighborhoods. Therefore, this neighborhood made it number 2 on the list. Number 1 on the list of the most expensive subdivisions in Kathleen, Georgia is the Woodlands, right off of Old Perry Road or of Woodard Road. Doesn't matter, it has 2 entrances to the subdivision, so therefore you could, enter either way. Properties in that subdivision have a square footage range from 2,200 to 4,500 square foot and sit on 0.2 to almost 1 acre lots as of right now. This subdivision was started in 2015 and they're currently still building. So those numbers will change in the 2021 list if the Woodlands makes it into the most expensive subdivision list next year. But currently they're building homes above 4,400 square foot on 1+ acre lots, and this subdivision is not done by far. And homes in that subdivision range anywhere from $270,000 to $600,000. In 2020, the average sales price in this neighborhood was $405,000, and a total of 62 properties were sold. 50 of those 62 were new constructions. The most expensive home that sold in 2020 sold for $609,000. It was a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom home with 4,476 square foot, built in 2018 on 0.9 acre lot. This is the biggest home in the subdivision that sold in 2020 and has also the biggest lot as of right now. Property tax for a property like that would run you $7,361.11. The Woodlands subdivision also has an HOA, which is $360 per year. Keep in mind, the HOA is still in the hands of the developer in the subdivision and not in the hands of the homeowners. This should change when the subdivision is about 70% completed. So within the next couple of years, the subdivision HOA will change over to the homeowners from the developer. Well, everyone, this was my little video about the most expensive subdivisions in Kathleen, Georgia for 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, give me some comments, some feedback, what you like, what you did not like, and what you would like to see. I really enjoy doing those videos and I hope you enjoy watching them. And if you like to watch any other of my videos, check them out right here. I'll see you in the next one.